What's up, Print Fam? Welcome back to Printing United. We are at the Muto booth looking at their direct-to-substrate printers. So I had a bunch of videos on the different brands. So let's see what Muto has to offer. So Muto's got two models, at least here at the show floor. I think they only have the two. So they've got this guy over here, which is their bigger one, and then they've got this guy right here. So this is the 461 UF. That one over there is the 661 UF. Now, personally, this one, if you're just doing direct-to-substrate stuff, would probably be fine, but it is not big enough to do a yard sign. So I believe it's like a 15 by 20 bed, or right around there. If it is not big enough to do a full yard sign. If you want to end up doing a full yard sign, you want to go up to the bigger one, which will do a full yard sign. The other thing with this model is it's a manual height adjustment. You can see right there, there's the green dot. So if you lift up the opening here and slide the bed back, then you can adjust the Z height with this knob here. So what they were saying is basically get it here and raise and lower this, and there's a laser that will interrupt it. So you can see there, it's amber, lower it till it's green, and now you're good to print. So this one is a little bit different in that fact that it is a manual Z height and it is a smaller bed. It does have the registration pins, so you can print a lot of things. The Z height is 6 inches. They do also have the cylindrical attachment, so you can do tumblers as well as flat objects. This machine does Braille like most of the others do, but because it is the manual adjustment, it is a little bit harder to do so, because when you do Braille, you build up basically the height, and then you print color on top of it. So having to do the manual process to do that is a little bit harder on the 461. While you watch the printer print, quick shout out to firesprint.com for sponsoring today's episode. They are a trade-only wholesale printer that specializes in yard signs, banners, stickers, and more. So if you want to save 10% off your first order, you can use the coupon code down in the description. Thanks as always, firesprint.com, for sponsoring all of our many episodes. We really appreciate you. Make sure you check out their fast and free section for fast production and free shipping. All right, another thing I forgot to mention about the difference between the printers, this printer does not come with a stand, so you do have to provide your own table. The bigger printer does come with a stand. They've got a bunch of different samples here. They do have the rotary. I'll see if they have one here at the show, but I did grab the rotary attachment, or grab the rotary bottle. You cannot scratch it off. They have the layering effect that makes it so you can do lots of cool, like, build-up. They are lots of texture, lots of fun stuff, as well as they are ADA compliant for Braille. So that was what they were printing earlier. Again, do the build-up, and then once the build-up is done, put the color on top. I unfortunately did not get a video of that because I got a phone call, but it does allow you to do a lot of, like, I wish the film would put into perspective what this is, because this is literally just a buildup of print before they put the color on top of it, which is really, really cool. Gives you a lot of cool effects where they print on the front side, the back side, and have different things stand out. So they got tumblers and badges, all sorts of awards, displays that you can do for and with the Muto product. All right, so the mini version of the printer is about $21,000. The bigger one is about $29,000. So I definitely would recommend doing the bigger one. Again, mainly because you can still do yard signs, so you can do the bigger products. But they've got the samples that they were printing with the Braille. So let me show you those real quick. So these are the Braille prints that they were doing. They said these are about 49 cents in ink. Again, the Braille and the text is raised up right here. Did the build-up first that we were recording in white, and then it went through and did the color on top of it. So we were just talking, and they said they've talked to a lot of people that do ADA compliant signs. They were saying this type of sign right here, people are selling for about $130 a sign. So if you want to have the ability to do certain things that make a lot of money, this is definitely one of those niches that might be very possible. So quick look at the Muto booth. They're direct to object printers. So if you have questions, leave those down in the comments. It's definitely a really good contender. I like the feature set and like what it can do. So again, if you have questions, leave those down in the comments. Thank you, Cam, for editing the videos, and we'll see you guys in the next one.